So while we're doing that, we're also going to work on your guys' Google business profile as well. Create and optimize that if you don't have one. If you do, then we'll work on it. Make sure there are no name, address, phone number inconsistencies across the internet, all of that stuff. Obviously, it's just really important to utilize the online presence of your business right now.
What's going on, guys? I'm here in the Sunshine State where it's cloudy. What's up with this? It's false advertising down here in Florida, man. Spring break. So I'm with Bailey. We're in Pensacola, Florida. What's up, Bailey?
Hey, how's it going? We're Footbridge Media. We're having you in. We've been collaborating recently, so kind of wanted to talk and let your audience know what all we do.
Yeah, I talked with Jason Creole, and I've been griping for about a year that, I want a really good website company to refer to my audience because there's such a need. A lot of guys don't have a website, or if they do, it looks like their fifth grader built it. And so Jason's like, Paul, I found the guys we're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. We started working with Jason, I think around December, and we started working with him. We built out the websites and everything for him and his clients. We started out building a website just for him since he onboarded with us. And now we build a lot of websites for his clients and everything. Generally, the websites we build are 40 to 50 pages. We want to have pages for each of your products and services, each of the towns you guys service, so that everything's optimized. And our goal with all of that is for you all to be showing up in the top 3 of the map packs, and then on page 1 of the organic search results as well, which obviously is really important because if you're doing that, then you're going to be organically generating more leads.
Yeah, totally. And Jason's business is Alabama Lawn Pros, so you can check that website out and see what phenomenal work you guys do.
Yeah.
So for a lawn care business, what's the best playbook to get a good online presence and ultimately get the best customers?
Yeah, absolutely. I think obviously the first thing you want to do is start out with our core program that focuses on all of that stuff, making sure that you're picking out the cities that you want to target, the main service area you want to have, all of that stuff so that you're building up that presence. We provide all of the content and everything for you. Really, the only things we want you guys doing in relation to it, we have individual project posts, which are before and after pictures of your work, which are super easy to take, right? Mm-hmm. And then we want you to tell us a little bit about what you did, because obviously everybody's lawn care business is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. So you're going to know a lot better what you did than we did. So really, those are the big keys to building out the online presence, and then we help you out with everything else too.
So if I'm driving in my truck thinking, man, I need to get a better website, or I just need a website, what's the process of onboarding with you guys and getting actual website on the internet?
Absolutely. So with you, actually, we have a special rate. It's $199 a month. You'd go sign up on our website through your link that's at the bottom of our page. Once you do that, we'll send an information packet to you. That'll ask information like your products and services, towns you service, all of that stuff that we need to know to build out the website for you. Once we get that back, our onboarding manager, Sam, who we're going to talk to later, right? She'll send a few follow-up questions, and once you answer those, we'll get a proposed layout to you guys within 3 to 5 business days, and then we'll go back and forth with you on that until you're happy with it. Once you approve that, we'll move forward and complete the site, and right now that's taken us about 5 to 6 weeks.
Y'all are busy.
Yeah, it's the busy time of year. Everything's picking up right now.
That's when you know somebody's good. So if you go to a restaurant and you walk in and there's every seat's available and there's no one in there, versus if you go in and it's packed and there's a waiting list, like that'll be a 30-minute wait. You usually know it's good.
Yeah, absolutely. So while we're doing that, we're also going to work on your guys' Google business profile as well. Create and optimize that if you don't have one. If you do, then we'll work on it. Make sure there are no name, address, phone number inconsistencies across the internet, all of that stuff. And then once the website's ready to launch, we'll install a review management system that we utilize through Birdeye. And that'll help you guys get reviews and make it super easy to link them with your Google business profile. And we have a team of marketing consultants that'll help train you guys on that once everything's all built out. And then the marketing consultants will be your main point of contact at that point, and they'll touch base with you quarterly, let you know how everything's going with the website, all of that stuff as well.
That's great. What are some of your other clients and industries that you guys serve?
Yeah, we work with everybody in the service industry. Really, our main focus is localized SEO. So if you go out and you go to clients from a certain area and you're going to different towns, that's what we build. So we work with plumbers, HVAC, lawn care, obviously, pressure washers, electricians, all of those people, contractors, stuff like that.
What does success look like on Google My Business, on a website? what should guys be understanding? This is what I need to have to be successful.
Yeah, I mean, success for us, where our goals is for you to be in the top 3 of those map packs and page 1 of the organic search results. Obviously, that takes time. With a new client, let's say you were building a website for yourself, Paul, generally it's probably going to take about 6 to 8 months for you to start seeing results like that, because obviously SEO, stuff like that, isn't an instantaneous result. It's something that takes place over time, and we build it up from the content and the reviews and everything. And we'll have our marketing consultants tell you what we need you to do to help us out getting you up to where you want to be.
Yeah, you mentioned reviews. How important is it to get a lot of reviews, and where should those reviews be captured at?
Yeah, extremely important. The Bird Eye tool that I was talking about, it's an app that you'll go in on your phone, and you'll just plug in the customer's name and either their phone number or email address, and it'll send them a review request. We always recommend people link their reviews with their Google business profile, just because that's going to be visible on Google. And obviously, the more reviews you have, the more verified you are, the easier it's going to be for you to bring in those clients that are looking for new people.
So getting as many quality, authentic Google reviews as possible helps with the SEO?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the key word you use there is authentic. We don't want you using some sort of system where you're getting a lot of reviews at once, because Google's going to flag that, and it's going to come back, and then you're going to lose all of those reviews that you paid for. You might see a little temporary boost, but long term it's going to hurt you.
Yeah, that's really important to stagger those and keep them coming in. What are some other tips, Bailey, of how you go from 0 to the top 3?
Yeah, I mean, there's other programs we have as well that I think help with that. We have Google pay-per-click ads. Obviously, that's a little bit more expensive than the core program, but that's going to kind of boost you in the intermediate periods as well, because you're paying for ads to get your name out there, right? And then that's going to obviously generate more reviews. It's all of that stuff, as well as, I know we were kind of talking about the individual project post earlier, but that's going to provide you that regular content drip as well. It's really going to help you build up your content and build you up to the top 3.
Okay. And you mentioned the core plan. Can you walk us through again what services are included in the core plan?
Yeah, so that's the website build, the 40 to 50 pages generally. Obviously, it just depends on how many towns and cities and services you have, stuff like that. Our team of marketing consultants reaching out to you on a regular basis as well. The SEO side of things, making sure that everything's optimized, all the content of the website, the review management system, all of those things are included in that core program.
That's fantastic. And so we're going to put in today's show notes a link that you guys are offering our listeners $50 off. Is that?
Yeah, absolutely. The normal rate for that program is $249, and with them being your listeners and using your link, it'll lock them in at $199 a month. And that's not a promotional price either. That'll be for as long as you're with us.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything we're leaving out here, Bailey, that you'd like to share with someone who owns a lawn care business that is neglecting their online presence?
Not really. I think we've kind of covered everything. Obviously, it's just really important to utilize the online presence of your business right now. I mean, let's think about it. If you were to go look for a plumber, since that's people we work with as well, you're going to Google plumbers, and realistically, you're just going to look at the top 4 or 5, figure out who has the best reviews, maybe go look at their website, see if it's professional, and then you're going to call somebody. You're not going to go through 10 pages of Google services to figure out which plumber you want to utilize, right? So that's why it's so important for you to be showing up really high up, is because consumers are just going to go in and click on one of the top 3 or 4 and go from there.
That's fantastic. What's been some of your best success stories? Doesn't have to be in the lawn business. It could be plumbing, HVAC, electrical.
Yeah, I mean, we have quite a few. We have a contractor in Oklahoma who's a pressure washer. They utilized us. We actually have a case study on them on our website. You guys can go check it out. There's a link there, but they started out with us, they've built up, and now they're doing a lot of business. I don't know the exact numbers, obviously, but they're seeing great results from that. We have a bunch of clients. You can actually go check all of them out on our contractor directory that's at the bottom of our page, and that'll give you an idea of what the websites look like and everything as well.
What would you say to guys, because I get this kickback a lot, well, we do such a good job, Paul, that we just get word of mouth referrals. We don't need to be online. We don't need a website. And it's true, these guys do immaculate work, and word of mouth in the community spreads. But I'm trying to explain, you're leaving some good customers on the table if you would just be maximizing the internet. What is your explanation to guys that are barbaric and just want to do word of mouth?
Yeah, I mean, word of mouth is good for when you're starting out your business and you kind of need to pinch pennies, right? It's an easy way to grow if you do a great job, but you're still leaving a lot of meat on the bone. It's kind of like if you eat chicken wings, right? And you just kind of nibble at some, you're still gonna leave a lot of meat there unless you pull the bone out and then you build from there, right? That's what that's going to be, is taking the bone out and getting that extra meat, and then that's going to boost you so that you can grow from there.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. Well, guys, I really appreciate Jason telling me about Footbridge Media. And what was interesting is when I was asking Jason, well, where are y'all located? Because I was like, I want to physically come here and meet your team and make sure that you guys are legit, infrastructure and everything, because there's such a need in our audience of lawn care business owners to get better on their Google My Business, to get a respectful website that when someone goes there, they'll do the call to action.
Right.
And so when I found out you're in Pensacola, I was like, that's awesome, because the bookkeeping service that we've used for years, they're my personal bookkeepers and kind of financial coach and things like that. Megan and Joey Coberly, they live here in Pensacola. So it made it easy for me to come down, and I'm going to hang out with them this afternoon.
Yeah.
So maybe Sam's got some recommendations of places to go. I've never been to Pensacola in my life, so.
We'll have to send you to a few good places. McGuire's downtown is always where all the tourists go, like first stop. It's an Irish
I don't want to be a tourist. I want to.
No, it's okay.
You want the hole.
That's fair. Hole in the wall
I got you,
places.
don't you worry.
All right. We have Sam coming up next, so you guys will enjoy Sam.
Yeah.
Not that we don't enjoy Bailey.
No, it's fine. I understand. I'm not as cute as her. It's fine.
Yeah, Sam is a female, so because Sam's also a guy's name, but so my audience likes when we have women guests on the show.
It's always a trick card. Like whenever I hear them on the phone, I'm like, "Oh, you're Sam." I'm like, surprise! I'm
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate it, Bailey, and we really look forward to offering you guys a solution to your online presence through Footbridge Media. So we will have in the link of this video podcast, however you're consuming this content, the link with the discount, so you can get gigantic savings with that special link. And you can go ahead and explore how Footbridge can help you guys reach your goals, whether it's building a website you're proud of and just beefing up your online presence. And it's so important in this day and age. We call it in our business a sacred cow. When someone's like, we've always done it this way, it works. Like with billing, for example, guys are still collecting cash and check.
Oh, Lord.
And we're like, you can get a card on file.
Yeah.
And but guys are so old fashioned. And when it comes with marketing, I don't want to offend everybody, but guys are doing things that they did in the 1990s. And I'm like, it's 2023.
Yeah, it's time to evolve a little bit. Right?
Yeah, and it's such a great way to showcase your work on the internet with a website, with Google My Business, with Instagram, with Facebook, with TikTok. Not Tic-Tac. I got a bunch of 40, 50, 60-year-old guys on my podcast, and I ain't getting on Tickety-Tac, Tic-Tac. And I'm like, first of all, it's called TikTok. And that's where people are hanging out. And you can showcase the work you're doing with videos before and afters on all of the social media, and especially on the biggest search engine in the world, Google. And having a website represents the excellence of your company. So I'm really glad Jason connected all.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I would say, guys, especially if you're in the lawn care business, if you can do videos, it's really cool for people to see, because you guys do a great job. It's not like me going out in my backyard and mowing. It's not very exciting. It's actually real boring because I do a terrible job at it. But yeah, no, it's really cool to see. So make sure you're taking those videos so people can see them.
Yeah, totally. And a little bit about Google My Business, having fresh stuff on there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's part of what those individual project posts do. We schedule them out for you, so you don't even have to do anything with it. You have a link that you send it into, and then it just submits in, and we'll schedule it so that you're getting regular content drips. So obviously, if you do like 5 jobs in 1 week and take videos of those, and then don't do any for the next few weeks, we'll be able to schedule it out so that everything's going out regularly instead of you having to think about it all the time.
Fantastic.